Hello, Crossroads friends and family, and welcome to Tuesday's edition of Going Deeper. It's July 4th week, and I hope you had a fantastic July the 4th. Instead of recording a conversation at the end of the message on Sunday, I wanted to take a few minutes for today and think about the ways that the letter so far, the book of Philippians and the letter that the Apostle Paul wrote, has unfolded in a half a year as we enter into the second half of the year. And I think about a couple of things. I think about the way that Paul had a heart for and prayed for and cast vision for this new church, and the way that their faith was started as a result of his work and then continued to flourish because of his influence and his prayers. And I just know that we have a lot of stories over the past 17 years at Crossroads of people who have helped begin journeys of faith and continue to support and encourage people along the way. And I also think about the way that Paul didn't stop with the church in Philippi, and he had this passion that would take him to the next town and to plant the next church, and all the while without feeling any less connected to, loving and supporting of the church that he had moved on from. And I think about that in terms of us as a church and how we're growing and how we envision God growing us in the future, and that we could hold both of those things together. That we could all at the same time be excited and motivated for the next ministry opportunity without in any way letting go of our commitment to loving, encouraging, and being the body right where we are and with the people that God has brought us. So I think of those two maybe overarching truths in the beginning of the letter. Obviously, the last few weeks have been on working out salvation with fear and trembling, and the personal examples of Timothy and Epaphroditus this week. And I was reminded, Elizabeth reminded me actually today about the list of people from the Bible. If you missed that, you can go back and you can Google it. You don't have to listen to me read it off. Of all of the just messed up people who God used in the scriptures, from Noah and Abraham all the way through to Peter and Paul in the New Testament, and all of the junk that they brought into their lives. And my point was and is, we're in good company because all of us have our stuff too. And I hope that the takeaway there is that we are a church that doesn't pretend like we've got everything together, and that there is an openness to the fact that God's not done with us yet, and He's patient, so we should be patient. We should expect to change. We should expect, as we work out our salvation, for things to be different in our lives. But we should also give one another and ourselves a whole bunch of grace. So anyway, just a couple of thoughts as we are halfway through the book of Philippians, and we're halfway through 2021. And I look forward to continuing to unpack those truths as we move into the second half of the year. God bless. Stay connected to Crossroads.